Charini, Shisham Shunavani, Machadati Shatani, Jayo Shri Krishna, Chaitanya, Prabhu, Nityananda, Shri Advaita Ganadhara, Shivas, Gaurabhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhupada writes one replies to a letter. He says that not only you, from so many people, students are getting letters, but now they are finding so much hope in their life. The joke is actually when Prabhupada meant America is so much rich country, people should be so happy. That's what everybody imagines. Hey, you went to America. American return is a very special person, any profession. And when Prabhupada looked at America, he didn't see them happy. Rather, he saw them foolishly happy. And the underlying thing was hopelessness, disturbed, and become crazy. The Prabhupada says that I'm finding Krishna conscious process has given hope to so many people. Hope. We have no hope actually. What hope we have? We are all condemned to death at any moment. And the body is breaking down. What hope? Foolishly we can have some hope. But here death is compulsory. Any moment we will take it. So we develop hope. Just like here Parikshit Maharaj, 7 days now death is coming. So what hope is there? It will be a very sad moment. Suppose any doctor announces within 7 days you're going to die. How the whole atmosphere will be so gloomy. But here Shukadeva Goswami has come. He is not disturbed by that at all. And he is lifting his disciple also. The disciple is also not ordinary, great disciple. Last shloka we heard. There is nobody as good as Parikshit Maharaj in hearing. Nobody as attentive as Parikshit Maharaj in hearing. And nobody as good as Shukadeva Goswami in speaking Bhagavatam. Unique combination, best on both the parties. Prabhupada said if the both doesn't match, it will not work. Guru is bona fide, but disciple is useless, again waste. If Guru is waste, if the disciple is bona fide, that also definitely waste. So the whole thing will not work. Both should be, the channels should be connected. So this is the process actually, that we can become hopeful by Krishna consciousness. Therefore, Shukadeva Goswami is making a very, very famous statement here. And this is a very famous statement actually. In fact, even a third class karmi will appreciate. Better few moments of real joy and prolonged life of visit. Isn't it? Common sense. I think anybody should. Even a third class karmi should agree. Prabhupada used to say, what is that? Yogis are first class rascals. No, like that. And Jnani is the second class and Karmi is the third class rascals. All are rascals. Why? Because they are wanting something from the Lord. Karmis, they want sense gratification. This was discussed in the last show. And Jnanis, they are fed up with this world. So they want to be satisfied in the self. They want to be detached from the world. There are two kinds of people we generally in this world. 99% are karmis, like animals, they are busy planning sense gratification. How I will be comfortable, how will I be more comfortable. They are trying to adjust their eating, sleeping, mating, depending in such a way that they will be very happy and satisfied. These are called karmis. This Prabhupada said karmis are animals basically. They are no better than animals. Very rare among them you will see a jnani. Very rare, 1 in 1,000. This man says, yes, it is futile. Sense gratification is futile. Very rare. How many you meet? Anybody? Any friends? Everybody, yeah, these things are of no use. They don't make it happen. Very rare. 1 in 1,000. And then Koti Shyopi Mahamune, a Bhakta, and Prabhupada says a very nice thing. He says that Bhakta is unique. Why? Because he is not looking for his own sense gratification like a karma. And neither he wants to be satisfied in himself. Neither is trying to enjoy this world, neither is trying to reject this world. Nothing. His only business is to see whether Krishna is satisfied. That is the bhakta. Sometimes we get into trap. I am happy, I am not happy. He is not a bhakta. He is still contaminated by impersonalism. Impersonalism is always thinking, I am not happy in material enjoyment, so I will reject material enjoyment. That is again. Karmi means he thinks he is happy in such kind. Mad, crazy. And the jnani is, we give that example, another example is of the person running after mirage in the desert. Karmi is running after mirage in the desert and there is no water. So his so-called satisfaction in the water in the mirage is a madness. Okay? He is very satisfied. We know there is no water in the desert. What is the searching for? What kind of satisfaction is he showing? All the advertisement, they show some satisfaction. I got this cat. It's like he got a mirage. There is no satisfaction in all those things. Foolish. Bhagavad Bhakti Hinasya Jadi Shasana Tapaskriya Aprana Sidehasya Mandalam Lokaranjanam. Bhagavatam gives a certificate. It's the satisfaction of the fools. Without Bhagavad Bhakti, Hina, without Bhagavad Bhakti, you may show great parentage, Jadi, Shastra, you may show great learning. You may show great hard work. Just like, that Mars landing, they are embracing each other, showing so much happiness, taking photographs, some happiness is there. People are searching for happiness, and these dull idiot photographs are taking photographs there, and they are embracing it, showing some happiness. Some person is doing like that, and they click. Like cricket match also, somebody will hit and then win the match, and they will click photograph. Bhagavatam says, Apranasya Denasya. This is a satisfaction. Just like when somebody dies and you decorate him very nicely, pull his lips, put nice lipstick, and see how happy he is looking. There is this satisfaction. Mandalam Lokaranjanam. So fools delight in this nonsense. Completely nonsense word actually. And this first class, cheaters and the cheated, these people have reduced suffering. On one side, these people have no idea that the happiness doesn't exist in the material plane. They are running in the material plane for happiness. No idea where to look for happiness. No idea that the spiritual platform of satisfaction. Mostly people go to temple also, so that because of the simple activity the mind is disturbed, they feel little peace. Temple atmosphere, at least there is no simple activity. That's why people go to temple. They have no idea there is they have no idea there is happiness on the spiritual platform. Very rare. This is very, very rare actually. That is karmis actually. Karmis means looking for satisfaction on the material plane. Okay, switch this on. I think power has come on. And the jnani is on another platform. Jnani means that it is not working out. So he wants to withdraw from it. And this will not make me happy. And generally they start meditating on the self, the soul, and they feel happiness, some kind of brahmananda, satisfaction in itself. But a devotee condition is different. Why it is different? Because devotee is seeking satisfaction in Krishna's pleasure. And this is unique. Very, very unique. People have no idea of this, very advanced platform. He is seeking satisfaction in what? Not in sense gratification, not in denying the pleasures of this world. His satisfaction in seeking satisfaction in Krishna's pleasure. Therefore, he is ready to use anything for Krishna's pleasure. Mostly people, ideal spiritual life is, withdraw from all of that. One devotee was telling when they see opulent temples of Hare Krishna, people many times get bewildered. We had many cases like that. They will come and say, so opulent. And why we should wait for that? Why we should hesitate? When somebody said, putting marble 135 square feet, no. If possible, we keep a saver, Italian marble, 350 rupees square feet. A devotee should say, yes, no, yeah, let it be there. If somebody is willing, let us have Italian marble, by Indian marble. Have the best. So it's not that the devotee is seeking satisfaction in that. No. But this is going to be the Lord's place. Let it be as good as possible. As good as we can do. Yes, as good as possible. Why hesitate? No, we should. That is because we have Mayavada tendency within us. No. We should properly say it's for Krishna's pleasure. Devotee takes all the anxieties on earth. For his own satisfaction, he is ready to be very simple, personal. But for the Lord, that's why I told the architect, for us, Kadapa stone is fine. But for the place, tell me all the best things possible for the Lord. Nothing is less. We can have the best if possible. The Lord's worship, Prabhupada said, should be more than first class. Not first class, more than first class. Like that Prabhupada has many times said, if you give a big list, everything should be more than first class. Yes, that is the difference. So what is devotee seeking satisfaction there? So Karmi will not be able to understand. He's saying, oh, he's always seeking satisfaction. He is seeking satisfaction in Krishna's pleasure. Krishna will feel so happy. There was, Sanatana Goswami was there. He was very satisfied. Even he hung, tied Krishna with a cloth and hung it from a tree. And he was doing writing his literature as ordered. It's like Jiva Goswami, now we are seeing the work done. He's analyzing from scriptures. If 10 offenses we read, it is not concocted. It is there in the scriptures, has been collected. One from this scripture. We don't get time to read one Gita itself. That is our level of seriousness. But Acharya has been there reading through all the scriptures. And what memory they have. Today, if you have to give a cross reference, you go to folio and search. What memory they have. That's good. How pure their mind is. So they are cross-referencing and they are locating and they are giving below the 10 offenses. So in this way, actually, he was doing his work. Then what happened that, once the deity asked him, he used to offer chapati every day. Imagine the intimacy. They're all actually manjaris or great gopis, internal estates of Lord Chaitanya or of Radharani, the intimate party, Goswamis. And then Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami is one of the chief associates called Rupa Manjari. Therefore we are called Rupanugas because his position is very, very exalted spiritually. So he was offering, so the deity said, why you give me only dry chapati? Put some salt at least. And what did he say? Acha, today you are asking salt, tomorrow you are thinking ghee. Where in the forest I get all these things. Be satisfied with it. He speaks like this. He cannot speak. But that is worship of Krishna. We have to worship Krishna in the Narayana. We cannot worship Krishna in that form. It is not possible for us. Prabhupada says in the beginning, worship of Radha Krishna should be done in Lakshminarayana. Lakshminarayana, all opulence we have to worship. All opulence possible. It's not that we take a practical in the temple banana bread. There are so many options coming. Anyway. So, the devotee means he seeks satisfaction. The Lord should be so happy. And he is so happy after seeing the Lord. As just as Prabhupada said, that is spiritual word. The gopis, they dress very nicely when they go to see Krishna. Spend hours dressing. In this world also we see, generally ladies take time to dress. But they dress for their own pleasure, not for others' pleasure. I'm looking so beautiful. There's one person has to give a comment. Oh, how nice you're looking today, so smart. Simply he'll speak, it doesn't mean it. Just to make, that thing will register in the brain. And for next day they will spend a few more hours. Crazy. But if gopis are also dressing so much, for what? Krishna will feel happy. And when Krishna looks at them so nicely dressed and Krishna smiles, they feel very happy. And seeing them happy, Krishna feels more happy. And seeing Krishna smiling more, they become more happy. And seeing them becoming more happy, Krishna smiles still more. And this goes on infinitely. In the middle world, if you see somebody dressed very nicely, you get envious. Thinking he's a big man. And that person becomes more sad. And like that, another kind of cycle goes on. The spiritual world is different. It's completely different. So this is the devotee's position. And now Shivadeva Goswami is saying, better few moments of this consciousness, seeing happiness and Krishna satisfaction. So he wants his disciple to lift above the karmis and jnanis and completely come to the transcendental position of devotion service. And that is bestowed. Krishna is going to bestow that transcendental devotion service, just like when you do any festival. Sometimes after the festival or after your chanting, it will be so nice. Krishna is pleased. But our pleasure should not be today I am feeling happy or not. Yes. Devotee is that, and we know any devotion service, whenever we do, when we are chanting Hare Krishna, we are not chanting. Therefore, why do we hear Prabhupada chanting? You put a tape and we hear the Prabhupada Kirtan going on. Why? What is the purpose? What is the purpose? Japa is different. Japa is here to hear about chanting. That's an order. But as for us, sometimes you put on Prabhupada tape, we hear Prabhupada Kirtan. Okay. Why do you do that? What is the purpose? The purpose is why it is specifically here to Prabhupada's classes. Prabhupada says one place. He says, the words emanating from a pure devotee may look like mundane words, but because they are touching the saffron, Prabhupada uses the poetic words, because they are touching the saffron on the lotus feet of the Lord, the words become transcendently empowered. And what they can do on these words, being transcendently empowered, they can make person touch Krishna consciousness even though he has been lying dormant till that moment. That is the power of the words emanating from the devotee. Therefore we say Prabhupada is special. So this is what the condition lies. That's what Shukadeva Goswami is also doing. Now, somebody was telling me he's reading nowadays Mahabharata. Very attractive stories are there. But the point here is, somebody told Prabhupada also, the first thing Prabhupada asked, who has translated? Who has translated? And we should be actually satisfied. Because why take the risk? Why you want to take the risk? Why not reserve ourselves? If you want to read Prabhupada books, you see Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, then there are letters of Prabhupada, then there are lectures of Prabhupada, and then there are conversations of Prabhupada. These 6 things, if you want to read, lifetime is not sufficient. Okay. In fact, one disciple was there, he told Prabhupada, if you were in only one book, Bhagavad Gita, I would have kept reading that again and again. Prabhupada said, yes, that's very nice. So therefore, we should sometimes it's exciting. But the point is, who is translating? And then they don't, give a right picture. There is one person, one disciple also, he has done, written Mahabharata just for somebody curious. But first few pages you read, completely different vibration. Don't feel like reading. So that we reserve ourselves to the vibration coming from pure devotee, and that is empowered by the Lord. And we know also by an example, before Srila Prabhupada, we can be proud of Srila Prabhupada's very position. And that before Srila Prabhupada went to the West and gave these literatures, we did not see before that anybody becoming a pure devotee in any part of the world. They rather came in touch with some sadhus who came from India. They went all around, they heard them. Many people got interested also. But you do not see one person becoming a pure devotee. What is a pure devotee? And Prabhupada also says very clearly, sometimes Prabhupada very jokingly or with affection says, you are all my pure devotees. You are all pure devotees. In fact, even before leaving this world, Prabhupada says, Prabhupada says that I am so fortunate to be in the company of pure devotees. He is always very affectionate to his disciples. And he says, now if I live or I die, what is the difference? I die in the pure devotees like you are chanting, or I live in the company, both are same. Like that, he encourages. Why he is saying always very uniquely. You see the Prabhupada created in this moment. And the kind of integrity he has created that does not exist in this world. You cannot see. Devotees working, but they have no personal profit from it. Nothing to gain. Just like we walked out, rather to. The point is that a person, even though he might have worked for many years, just like Prabhupada built 108 temples, beautiful temples, billions of dollars, but he never felt he possessed anyone. It's all belongs to Krishna. But this kind of a feeling, it's only a pure devotee can have that. I don't possess it. It doesn't belong to me. Effort is there. It's for Krishna's pleasure. So much person feels, when you hold something, you're doing service, but you hold the reserve, then it's not devotion, something else. You're polluted your devotion service. It's a very third-class platform of devotion service. Recently I had called one temple, and I said, as the president, has started giving out salary to brahmacharis. So what the hell it is? Oh, they were demanding. It's come to this is a third-class platform. Some fruit. Without fruit, I cannot work. This is a karmi mentality. This is not a bhakta. Bhakta means he's seeking Lord's satisfaction. Even after he might have for 100 years served the Lord, he has set up clothes. Imagine this is called a pure devotee. Can you get in this world? This kind of integrity Prabhupada has created is not possible. People cannot imagine this integrity actually. People cannot even imagine this integrity. What Srila Prabhupada has created. Yeah? How much sweet it is actually. And when we offer to the Lord, how much satisfaction. How much so much peace at mind. Prabhupada says, karmis are feeling disturbed because they try to hold. They are working, but they try to hold the result for themselves. Therefore, they have no satisfaction. They lose an opportunity. There was once that sannyasi, Jayapataka Maharaj, she was telling. Prabhupada, was giving a lecture. They had a personal association with Prabhupada. Very fortunate. So they were telling, devotee does not possess anything. And he says the way Prabhupada said it was so sweet to him. So sweet. Devotee doesn't possess anything. Even after, what did I get? And what did you get? This, how you can even imagine in this world. People are working in a company, they work anywhere. First thing they think, the boss is not paying me sufficiently. Correct? That is the first. They hold on to the result. Always that kind of feeling. And what's the vibration then? We always feel the person is working for something. He is not working for Krishna. Or he is contaminated. And polluted, spoiled, dirty. And there is no satisfaction. So this is the atmosphere of Prabhupada created. So even a few moments of such pleasure. Okay, I work. And therefore Prabhupada says, you work like this. That's what he created the moment for. And there is so much pleasure, so much peace of mind. Doesn't matter. I may having all the disqualifications, whatever. Some people said, even when we bought the land, keep it personal. For what? For what? What will people think of, some personal moment is good. It's for Krishna. It's God Krishna. It should belong to Krishna. And we should not feel a hesitation. At any time, we should not feel a hesitation. Even the slightest hesitation in offering, it belongs to Krishna. Nothing belongs to me. So this kind of transcendental nature, this kind of platform which Prabhupada created in his movement is unique. Very, very unique actually. And this situates the devotees also in a very respectable position. Very respectable and very peaceful condition. You may feel what does the devotee get actually when he offers a blessing to the Lord. He gets transcendental peace. Actually, it's a great pleasure. It's a great pleasure. And karmis, what is there? Now hold this, now hold this, now plan this. No. So this is a platform which Prabhupada created. Prabhupada not to miss, because Prabhupada says two things. Again, is repeating in this purport. Whatever Prabhupada writes is for our purification. He is not writing for some glorification of his knowledge. So he done in the previous verse, he talked about offenses. He says in this verse, for further enumeration, I like to again write something. Sri Goswami ji says, in the previous years they discussed the point to a certain extent where further be enlightened on different types of offenses committed under the lotus feet of the holy name. And Prabhupada says, talks about that, don't offend the devotees. It's very careful here. Correct? Be careful about this. Should restrict. And this is all cutting the tongue and all. It's not actually. This is Kshatriyas. Brahmana's business is to get out of the place. Blaspheming on the devotee of the Lord. Conclusion to that one should neither hear or allow the dedication of the devotee. As for distinguishing Lord, His holy name from the demigod, again, Prabhupada says, so many reading scriptures has spoken this. Even Bhagavad Gita also says that there is a great difference between Krishna and the Devatas. And we cannot compare them. Many times our friends tell us, what you are chanting, Krishna, Krishna, I will chant Durga, Durga. Some student telling his friends are telling, you simply go there, and then the devotees do Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You come to me, I'll go to one more place, you do now, Ganesha Chaturthi is coming, they will sing Ganesha, Ganesha, Ganesha. It is safe. It's great offense to think. It is not safe. The Lord cannot be compared. Lord's position is very great. Prabhupada says God is great means there is nobody equal to Him, nobody greater than Him. That is called God is great. Just like the tendency is that, and Krishna also says in the Bhagavad Gita, we were discussing this point in the weekends, and that Krishna says that when I come among, what is the shloka? When he come in the human society, Manushim Tanamashritam Param Bhavajananto Avajananti Ma Mudha Manushim Tanamashritam Param Bhavajananto Mahabhuta Mahesha. And the mistake is this, that when Krishna comes to this world, Avajananti Ma Mudha, the Mudha are not able to recognize it. Even Queen Kuti says a similar thing in the Nalaksha say Mudha Disha. Mudha. They are not able to say Namaste Purusha Mahadev. Nalaksha say Mudha, again Mudha, same Mudha means fool. So Avajanati Ma Mudha, Mudha is not able to recognize Krishna. Manushim Tanumashritam Param Bhava Vajananto. They don't know the supreme nature of Krishna. Mahabhuta Maheshwara, which is so great. Mahaishwara, He is the controller of all the controllers. That people are not able to recognize. Just like in a jail, as an example, I don't want to say government, because it looks like all are fit for jail today. If you say a prime minister comes to jail and they feel he's a pickpocket, he's a maha pickpocket. What to say? So much we doubt their integrity. Imagine how sad it is. So anyway, suppose, imagine a condition, a king is there. And imagine, because today kings are not there, and he comes to the jail. Now when he has come to the jail, he is not a pickpocket. He has come to see, because citizens are like his children. How are you? He has come to check. That everything is fine. The same way, when Krishna comes to this world, people start feeling he is also pickpocket like this. Therefore he is there in this world. And worse, they feel, I am also Krishna. That is worse. So many crazy people do it. I am also Krishna. Oh, you are Krishna? Simple. I am also Krishna. They start comparing. That is the mistake in this world. So similarly, they compare so-called gods secretly. If I am not Krishna, this fellow is Krishna. This fellow is also God. How many gods are running around in this world? The people imagine them as God, which is not fair. It's a great offense actually, to compare anybody to God, and to compare chanting of His name to the chanting of the name of God. There was one fellow, a joker, he said, I am Kalki, I have already come. And then he has changed, even the Hare Krishna mantra he knows is very popular, he has changed. Hare Kalki, 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 Hare Hare. He has to put that. Because this mantra works, clicks, Hare Krishna mantra is clicking. So why not we introduce the Hare Kalki, Hare Kalki, Kalki, Kalki. And they are sitting, Bhaktas are sitting. And he is building, I met an architect somewhere. He says he is building a place of worship in Tamil Nadu somewhere. 60,000 people can at a time be accommodated. And they will be chanting Hare Kalki, Hare Kalki, Kalki, Kalki. One sense, Kalki is the name of the Lord. The name of the Lord has been chanted. But you know how people are ready to accept any fool as God. It's all going on. Cheating is going on. Cheating business, and what we can approach the government. They themselves are corrupt in their own ways. They have no time to look out for these things. It's a very unfortunate condition. So he says this is a condition. Avajanati ma buddha manushim dharmashadam param bhava jananto mahbhuta maheshwaram. And he says mogasha moga karmana moga jnana vichesasa rakshasi masarim cheva prakriti mohini. He said these people, everything will be defeated in their life. If by mistake we think Krishna is also like one of us, or I am also Krishna, then everything will in life is defeat. Everything will be destroyed. Your knowledge, everything is waste. And there are so many people now, they write in the newspaper. In Indian mythology, there is a person like that. There is a historical figure like us only, Krishna. Whatever they are speaking is a waste, Krishna said. Their life is a waste, their vision of life is waste, everything is waste. Great offense they have committed. And it says, Rakshasim Asurim Chayava. I will throw them into the Rakshasam Asuri kind of existence. So it is not, sometimes we think I become enemy of Krishna, that's all your destiny. It's only a very fortunate if Krishna comes and kills you. That is separate. Or otherwise, that is where Krishna is saying your destination is. You will throw another Rakshasa and Asura. And then Krishna says, Mahatmanas Mam Partha Devim Prakriti Mahashitaha. Then Bhajanti Ananya Manaso Gyatva Bhutati. He says, on the other hand, the Mahatmas, they are situated on another platform. Bhajanti Ananya Manaso. They are without any diversion, peaceful chant. Gyata Bhutati Mavaya, inexhaustible. They know Krishna is inexhaustible, Supreme Personality. They are engaged. They are the devotees. Krishna explains it in another place also. Aham Adi Videvana. I am the source of everything. What is the full shloka? Aham Adi Videvana. Aham sarvasya prabho matta sarva pravartate iti bhattva bhajante maham bhudavaha samapita. If you get actually convinced that Krishna is my origin, Krishna is the origin of everything, he is the Supreme Personality. When you get convinced of that, when you get convinced, what happens? You're constant, bhajanti ananya manaso, fully fixed, you engage in devotional service. That is the platform. So here also, in this verse also, the Mahatmanas Mahaprabhu, Devi Prakriti bhajanti ananya manaso, constantly they engage. They are influenced not by Mahamaya, they are influenced by Yogamaya. And then Krishna continues, Satatam Kirtayanto Ma Yatantascha Dhravataha. Full determination there. Continue. What is the next line? Nitya Yukta. Constantly engaged in this way. So that is what platform Shukadeva Goswami is trying to lift Parikshit Maharaj to. Satatam Kirtayanto. Samadhi. He is on that platform and lifting his disciple also. Come to the sweet platform and be blissfully situated. Okay. So better a moment of bliss. Imagine if you can get one moment of bliss that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was showing, or Prabhupada was having. One moment. We don't want life only. One moment is enough. One moment of full Krishna consciousness if you can experience, that is better than hundreds or thousands in the trees. That's what Bhagavatam is going to say. The trees are living for thousands of years. What do they use? What do they use? They have trees. They have proven. You know that? Some trees live for a long time. They're not like cats and dogs who die in 5-10 years. Trees live for a long time. And they, by the analysis of the rains which come every year, they can calculate the life. And they've seen some trees have massive life. What do they use? Therefore, Bhagavatam, Shukdev Goswami is going to now speak. If the trees not live, they live. So extraordinary. So we should also feel actually. What is the use of long life? Why not experience Krishna consciousness blissfully for a few moments? And that's what Shukdev Goswami now going to instruct. Doesn't matter, we have 7 days. There was a Khatvanga Maharaj who had a moment only. There was a king called Khatvanga Maharaj who was so powerful that even Devatas called him to fight because there is actually Star Wars going on. That is elementary scientists don't know. Star Wars is going on. And then the Devatas are in need of help. Many times when there is a powerful king, they call, even Arjuna went sometimes to assist them. A powerful king is there or not, he is called by Devatas, can he come? So this fellow, Khatvanga Maharaj, was very powerful. They have Divya Astras. You cannot fight with this rods along. Both Danavas have some powerful mystic Astras and Devatas also have. The fight is going on. So at that moment, Khatvanga Maharaj had fought a lot. And then he asked the Devata. Devatas asked, he wanted a blessing. So he was a great devotee. He said, just tell me one thing, how much time I have remaining in this life? That will people know. Because Devatas have more information than us. Even an astrologer can tell, good astrologer. And so he said, you have a moment remaining. Huh? you want anything? You take me to a temple. He went in a moment he surrendered, my Lord, my gifts. It's not that we think, okay, I like Khatvanga Maharaj, let me also do whatever I want. Last moment, no. Even the devotee could do that. You cannot be able to do that. So he is giving an example. Next shloka is an example. See, there was a Khatvanga, with a moment is surrendered. So don't worry, 7 days is a long time. 7 days is a long time. Just like somebody is preparing his intention for examination. Don't worry, in 1 hour also it can be done. Don't worry. They get assured. So, removing from all angles, he is giving assurances. Don't worry. Khatvanga Maharaj surrendered in a moment. And he says, you may be thinking, only 7 days of my life are there. Few moments of full Krishna consciousness is better than millions of years of useless life. And I am going to give you that. Shukdev Goswami is going to give us so full bliss of Krishna consciousness. That is better than a long wasted life. Srila Prabhupada ki, Shiva Bhagavatam ki.